Now, if you find yourself doing this shit in the mirror, it means this video is for you. So, let's jump straight into it. I was fat for most of my life as a teenager. And I remember how awkward it used to feel. Like, I don't know if you can relate to this, but in high school, we'd play basketball in the schoolyard, and even in summer, because I was too insecure to wear just a t-shirt in public, I would play with a hoodie on, pretending I'm not hot. So, literally, this is how I used to play basketball at like 30 degrees outside. Oh, and for my American friends, that's like... Now that I think about it, it was stupid. But back then it was justified to me. That's how bad my self-image was. But for a long while I haven't done anything about it, and this is where I'm getting. Because most of the people watching might not share my story, but they have their own experience of being fat, and what unhappiness that brought. Because overall being out of shape kills your confidence. So this is why I want to present to you 3 secrets on how to lose weight and keep it down. Oh, and by the way, yeah, the picture in the thumbnail is me. It's me 1.5 years ago and me now. Thank you. Secret number 1. I'm not going to give you some super diet or fitness program that will make you lose 1 million calories in a minute. But I will teach you on the tricks to training your brain to be able to lose weight. And the first secret is, well, belief. Now, I don't think that there's one sane person out there that doesn't believe or know that a good diet and frequent exercise will get them the body of their dreams. So what I'm trying to say with this is, well, most fat people, and I can say probably all of them, try at least once to lose weight with no success, and because it's hard to react 100% real and no bullshit to failure, most people point fingers. My diet isn't working, my nutritionist is shit, my body's not working properly. All these excuses are pointed outward, towards something we can't control, to take the blame of failure on someone or something else. I remember I was blaming my family for ordering junk food, buying sweets, for my struggle with my fitness. But I realized that it's just lacking accountability. It was not their fault they're buying junk food and sweets, it was my fault for eating it. You can't control the behavior of your friends or loved ones, but you can control yours. And that sends me to secret number 2. Change your identity. Let's play a quick game. I want you to imagine perfect you, like the guy you wish you were, and try to make his schedule for a day. And then compare it to your current daily schedule. It's probably not very similar, is it? And that's the problem. If you live like an NBA player, you'll be an NBA player. If you work and think like a billionaire, you will be a billionaire. So I want you to look at your identity. This works best with pen and paper, and write down 2 columns. One with perfect me and one with current me. And write as many traits, both good and bad, for both of them. I really suggest you write them down because it's easier to see. Now think of the good traits of your perfect self, like fit, intelligent, a good communicator, confident, and pick one that you want to add to your life as soon as possible, and start geeking on it until it actually becomes part of you. I did this too. When I was fat, I thought of myself as fat, and disliking exercise has been part of my identity. But after I discovered this way of setting goals, I became the guy who goes out at 5 a.m. for a run. Now I want to make this clear. This is part of habit. Google says it takes up to 60 repetitions to build a habit, which I think is crazy. And that also reminds me of secret number 3. And secret number 3 is helping secret 2. What got you to being out of shape is your bad habits, eating shit and not exercising. After you've done step 2, changing your identity, you need to take action to enforce your new identity. So, first thing you have to do is identify your bad habits, and actually, most of the time, it's not your fault for having them. Food is more addictive, like, look at this chart. In the 1800s, the average person consumed about 18 pounds of sugar per year. In the 1900s, individual consumption had risen to 90 pounds of sugar per year, and in 2009, more than 50% of Americans consume 1/2 pound of sugar per day. So we eat twice as much sugar than we used to 100 years ago. So your food addiction is not really your fault. People work a lot sitting. Kids play inside on their computers instead of going outside to kick a ball. Fat acceptance, which by the way is cringe. And try making these bad habits as hard as possible to do. This concept is from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, a fantastic book that changed my life. For example, if your bad habit is that straight up when you get home from school or work, you hop on your PS5 and play, I don't know what you could play, FIFA. I don't have a PS5, please help me. And play, even though you know you have assignments to do. After you finish playing, get the controller far away from you, or from your room, or unplug your console in order to make it as hard to do the bad habit. Now, this is what I did. I told my family that if they bought sweets, I have a sugar problem, a little bit of a sweet tooth, I told my family to not put it in like the common jar, but put it away for themselves, and also not allow me to take from it. It's like I told them to keep it for themselves, like I'm not allowed because it's theirs, you know? And that gave me another mental barrier from eating it. And trust me, these work wonders. Bonus, don't kill yourself. Now I know what you're thinking. The fuck is this advice? Well, on your fitness journey and almost anything you try that is hard in this life, you will fail. But failing is not a reason to put yourself down. I saw so many people trying to go on a diet, and obviously they had a willpower drop and cheated on it. And because of that, they gave up thinking that they can't do it, but you can. You don't know how many times this kid said I can't, or it's not for me. So if I was able to do it, you're able to do it. Never give up.
I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.